welcome back to the channel with Loving Life Mallorca. Today I brought you to the town of Sawyer. As you can see here behind me, this is the main road that brings you down from Palma. And it's a busy little road, as you can imagine here, being the main road to straight to the port of Sawyer with the town of Sawyer on your way. There's several ways you can get here from Palma. You've got the lovely old train, haven't you guys, past all the villages, looking at the oranges, groves and all the rest of it all along the way, and looking at the beautiful scenery. Otherwise, obviously, you've got the bus. It's on the main bus circuit, and you can drive here as well. And there's a good amount of parking, but like I always say, as soon as you find a parking space, put it in, because it really does get busy around here, especially as we're heading towards the summer months now. But then the mountain ranges there. You can cycle right over there. There's a little, just as you're going up there, there's a little turn on the left hand side that takes you right over the top of mountains and down the other side. Otherwise we use the tunnel, as you can imagine. Saying this way takes you to the port of Sawyer. Against other ways, of course, you can turn left and go to Daya and all round there as well. It's beautiful drives round here. If you're in your motorbikes, your push bikes or whatever, you've got some great scenery to look at all around here. So I'm going to be turning right here and heading towards the town and the square, having a look around. Like normal, there's no real plans at all. It's just to make the most of what we got in Sawyer. When you're looking around, you'll find several car parks areas. But when you have found your space, please make sure if it is a free one or you have to pay for the space. And of course, coming up the mountains, you'll find loads of these drinking water taps everywhere, and it's really good water. So if you've got a little bottle to fill up, it's all there for you. You'll find all towns, especially Sawyer, but all towns in general are really brilliant just to have a walk around. They have so much character, they really do. I love just looking around them to see what's about. All the shops, the cafe, bars. Just getting out the madness for a little bit now, just getting into the local area, should I say. There's places here for sale and rent if you fancy a little shop. You always find signposts to tell you where the centre is. So in a minute we're going to be looking at where the train station is, a little train station that takes you down to Palma itself on the old wooden train. And then we're having next door, they've got the tram, which takes you down to the port and obviously brings you back. Got buses, a brilliant bus service that take you down to port, to Palma or wherever. Everywhere is easily accessible by the local bus service, and it really is cheap as well. If you're enjoying this film, love you to give us a big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget the comments if you've been here, if you haven't, what you think of it, all that sort of thing. I love reading the comments. This takes us up to the centre, as I was saying, where you'll find lots of cafes, bars, restaurants, the actual shops themselves just off there as well, the town hall, the church, everything's just up the top of this road. Lots of side roads as well, really brilliant to have a look up at. At the moment we're experiencing a heat wave. It's absolutely boiling today. Even the evenings aren't getting a lot cooler. The old air conditions are godsend, you know, to be honest. Poor old Snowy is suffering at the moment. I can only take her out a couple of times a day. But I'm trying to encourage her to drink more and lay in the shade and things. Got a fan on her. She seems to be quite happy in herself. But she really doesn't like the heat at the moment. So we've got the museum just here. So we're getting closer to the centre now. So here we'll find lots of bars, restaurants, little shops and things. This is really the beating heart of the town of Sawyer. So that's the church just there. You've got the cafe bars just round here, as many as you can see, as far as you can see as well. The tram just runs through here as well. You run right next to the actual church and cafes itself in the tram. This tram track actually takes you down to the port of Sawyer. Connects them both together quite nicely. So I said, it's a right busy little town, this is, all year round. Keeps you nice and cool under here. I was saying, that's the church there. Next to the church, you've got the town hall just there, and in front of the town hall they've put this stage up for any fiestas there are, which are quite often people hear live bands and different bits and pieces in the evening time. It's quite nice. We've seen a few here. So this is the centre, so this is the heart of it. Got a few shops going up there we're going to have a look at in a second or two. And then there's just lots and lots of bars, restaurants, everywhere around here. You will not go thirsty here or hungry. And just up that road there, if you follow the tracks up, that'll take you to the tram and the train station just up there. There's loads going on around here for Instagram photos and things. Let's go and have a look at some of the shops. You see they've got lots of umbrellas around here, which is really handy, especially when it does get extremely hot and sunny like it has been recently. It's just nice to have a meal or a drink in the shade a little bit. So here's the shops. Do you see here they've things tied up as well? They always have something tied up to look at, umbrellas, all different kinds of things. It really is nice to walk up here. You never see the same thing twice. And then you've got the independent shops as well. There's no big shops up here. They're all little independent ones, which are really nice to look at. So it's nice coming around here in the winter months. There's always a buzz going on here because it's a very local place. All the shops are open all year round, and it's a nice atmosphere here the whole year. But it goes something different in the summer, as you can see for yourself. But of course, there's loads of excursions come here from every part on the island. Lots of trips if you don't fancy hiring a car or coming here via the local bus. I just love looking up alleyways. I think they're brilliant. I love galleries as well, picture galleries and things, all the drawings and different things. They're all around here. And the house is lovely, eh? I just love everyone's so different, aren't they? If you look how they're all finished off with the stones and things. As I always say on my videos, if you are over here on holiday and you find yourself a little bit of time, it's always a good idea just to jump on a bus and just have a little look around. Everywhere's so accessible by bus and it's cheap as well. It's just nice to go and have a little look at a different part of the island. I always like looking at the electrics. It sounds very weird, doesn't it? But if you can imagine that these buildings were built long before electricity, telephones or anything else and they had to adapt the buildings, didn't they, to take the electric. And I just think it's brilliant to see how they've adapted it over the years for telephone and electric and broadband, etc. So here we are at the top now. This is where the tram and the train drops you off, just up the road there. Got lots of cafes just up there, an ice cream shop and all different things around there to tease your appetite, should I say. And the market day is a Saturday round here. You see all market stalls up here as well. And down here, the other side of where the tracks are, the tram tracks, you'll find another load of shops again as we're heading towards the centre. Just looking at this estate agent, and a lot of the places, the nice villas I'm talking about, you'll need well over €2 million to buy, but honestly they are nice. It's in the Port of Sawyer. There goes the little tram, as you can see there, all having a good old sing along on it. So this is a famous tram that takes you from the town of Sawyer to the Port of Sawyer. So you see it now, we're getting busy. It's in the height of the season, so we're much longer than last time we saw it, when it with only 2 carriages. So I was saying earlier, from the actual square, you could just follow the tram lines straight up through the centre of the town, straight into the tram station to take you to the Port of Sawyer. And there's a tram up there. So I was saying the train station itself is the other side of the tram, right at the top of this road. You get your tickets for the tram from this little shed just here, or if they're closed, you can get them on board the tram itself. So I've just been told you get on the tickets on board now, the tram. It is every 30 minutes and it's €8 per person, per adult. So that nicely takes us up to the end of today's film of the town of Sawyer. It's been a lovely little day, isn't it? A walk around to the town of Sawyer. If you want to catch the tram itself, there's an ice cream shop here, a cake shop, a few cafes. Whilst you're waiting. If you enjoyed today's film, please give us a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget Facebook group Lovely Life Mallorca. And I'll catch you on the next film. Bye for now.